Hello again. This is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio. That is a 10 by 20 inch canvas I have coated with a coating of Meeden Black acrylic. I'm a Colourarte affiliate and I'm going to use Colourarte colors for the most part, other than the Meeden Black and maybe something else, we'll see. This is Chantilly lace. And I think I'm going to put 3 rows down. I'm not going to worry about that. Well, I say that, but then you can't. I don't think moving that is going to make any difference at all, but I can add it to my pile. So I'm just going to use colors I like. And I don't often use this big apple, but I've got it out here and I just used it and now it's closed up. So I'm going to use my stainless steel tweezers found on my Amazon link. That was, like I said, Big Apple with Prizm Pour. This is Jasmine, a primary element. I don't think I've done anything like this. I don't like to be redundant much, so that's not a bad thing. This is Saffron. This is Sour Lemon with a little bit of orange crush in it. Painting before painting again, Tara. It's par for the course. So I've got the orange crush. Do I want to use it? Or do I want some gold in there instead? I think I want... you know what? I'm going to use it. And I've got more paint colors that I want to use. That was a Prizm Pour. This is Cupid's Crush. And this is a primary element. And while I was inspired by watching something on YouTube earlier, I thought 2 different things. One is the Red Violet, which is a vivid intense fluorescent. And the other one is Snapdragon. Snapdragon is a primary element. Pretty colors. Kind of my typical colors. And the Red Violet will probably just finish that off. There, I'm all done. Now my intention was to swipe through this. I didn't put any gold in there. Maybe I don't need it. Let me put a couple bottles out of my way. More room to play. Oh, I didn't use the crab apple, but I don't think I need it right now. There's plenty of paint on there. I'm going to use my Amsterdam Black, and I've got a little tiny acetate card, and what I want is a playing card, and I know where they are. They're in my drainer. I use a dish drainer. Let me make sure I don't have any burrs on this one, because I had one last time, and when you have dried paint burrs on your cards to pull, that leaves a little trail, and I don't want to do that right now. I think what I'm going to do is grab my gold, which is Australian Floetrol and mostly Pebeo iridescent gold and Atelier rich gold. There might be some pale gold in there too. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But I am going to drag a card through the colors. And use my residuals because I can. The name of my first book on the Amazon link. If I tip my card down, I might lose the colors on it. Alright, it might be pretty. Kind of feel like there should be some more white on there. So I'm going to go back again. And add a little more Chantilly lace. Wipe off my card. And think about whether I want to try some white or not. I'm going to try some white. And I'm going to try it with the gold. And that's why I have a black background, because I get gaps in my paint and I kind of like to keep them sometimes. So I thought this was going to be way more geometric than it is. I'm not sure about the 3 lines I started the Chantilly lace with, but I think I can camouflage them. And I really like how the white looks, even more than the black. So that's confusing. I'm gonna have to make up my mind pretty quick. I kind of want both. I wonder what would happen if I tried both. Okay, so if I want the black on the inside, it needs to be here. And the white on the other side. And the gold across both. I messed up. Okay, there we go. And I kind of think that if I didn't like what was in between, not only could I drag a card down between, which I am doing, but I could also add paint. Just dribble it right on from the bottle. Kind of wish I'd left some of this over on that edge instead of filling it in, but I'm not done yet. And I'm going to wipe that off again. On my studio rag, which is actually my pants at this point. Where is a skewer? I want to waggle. Waggle and draggle. Waggle and drag. I think that's going to be really pretty. I think I'm going to go for the white again. I can't remember if I put gold on there or not, but it kind of looks like I did. So maybe I'll just put a little bit less gold than white. Looks like I need to clean my tip. if I uncover some canvas I don't want showing, I'll just go back again with some more paint. I think I might like this. Especially like the lines I'm drawing down. Of course I'm going to waggle through that again anyway. I'm going to put a little bit more. I think I'm going to knock off the paint before I do that. I was a little worried I was mixing that too much, but I saw too much canvas, so I had to decide to go back. Anywhere I feel like I need more paint, I've always got the paint on my card. In that case, some white cell activator, which I kind of like the use of. Okay, I think I'm going to finish with the black because I can, and this time I have a choice to not go all the way to the edge. I am cleaning off my card on my canvas, and hopefully that won't be a problem. Where's my skewer? There we go. I know I could add some colors. If I got too much mud in this center section, I'm going to steal a little bit of paint. Usually as the cell activator continues to activate, colors begin to pop up and surprise me in pleasant ways, because sometimes I think it's going to be muddy and it's actually not. I'm liking this a lot. So I believe I used gold the first time around. I am using more cell activator than I would. I'm not trying to be thrifty with the cell activator. It's been around a while and I think I need new. So using up the old is a good thing, and it seems like more is helpful. And before I go down there, I'm really loving these colors. I mean, not like they're different colors than usual, but... Oh, I forgot the gold. Well, never mind. Still some on the card. If you see something bouncing right here, it's the green tape with the marble on it to keep me aware of my head getting in your way. And I'm sorry, but I have to make a choice. And I did have somebody complain recently when I had removed it for a while that I was still doing that, so I put it back again. Yeah, I don't know if I would recommend putting the Chantilly lace directly on in those straight lines. I would probably vary them and move them all over the place instead of that next time. But fortunately, you know, they really didn't bother that badly since I was willing to pull paint down through. And anywhere I want some, I'm going to use my residuals. And I like my cells. Steal a little paint. Oh, I just put a spiral in. I wasn't planning on that. Just pull some lines into the area that's got the little spaces, which are really important. The little black spaces are what makes everything pop. So you've got to leave those spaces in there. Alright, so what have I got? I've got Princeton Artful Catalyst spatula and a little bit of paint on my card. Do I need it anywhere? Kind of. think it wouldn't hurt anything to put it right up there. Same with the paint on the edge of my canvas. I don't need any of that on the edge of my canvas. My edges are black. Do I need it anywhere? Yeah, I kind of want it over here. Anywhere that it's mostly nondescript brownish golden, I don't mind adding a little color. Looks like I had a dot there, but I haven't decided to dot yet. You could also use, obviously, a spatula instead of a skewer. And I'm going to try and turn my phone on after I drop these things in the bucket and shimmer this at you. I'm really liking this a lot. Thank you for joining me. I hope you come again. I post either 10:15 or 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully that was all in frame. I'm not sure, I checked before I started. Love that Snapdragon. Love those colors together. Really happy that I used the white cell activator too. Yeah, that's a nice piece of art. I do sell my artwork, and I would love to sell my artwork to you. If you would like to contact me and ask me questions about that, I'm happy to get back to you. My email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. The 20% off Color Art coupon code is near the link tree with my couple of websites and the galleries, Society 6, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Fine Art America and Pixels.com, and Spring Clothing is under the video. You can have my designs reproduced any one of those places in a reproduction if you ask me. Fine Art America is the place I have most straight up reproductions on canvas and metal and wood and plexiglass, whatever. Everything else has merchandise that things look awesome on. My community board is going to show you tomorrow's video. I have over 31 lists of videos with 100 videos on them each, and they're also organized by topic and genre, and I can easily retrieve them. So if you would like a link, just let me know. I will be torching briefly to make sure there are no bubbles. My paint pouring recipes below show more. I'm sure you've heard all this before. Whatever I've missed, you'll see in another video. My Amazon link is a great place to shop, and anytime you start there, you help me out. My 2 books are there, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities are the first and the second 100 videos I made for YouTube. And this is, I'm loving that sour lemon with orange crush in it. I'm really liking all of this. I'm so happy you joined me. I hope you come again. And I'm going to say goodbye for now. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Priscilla out.